Welcome back to the Force 9's YouTube channel. Welcome back to an Andalusian adventure with Sevilla on Football Manager 2017. And in today's video, we have an away game against Celta Vigo in La Liga. Following that, we have a Champions League group game. It's match day 4 in our group, and we have an away game in Turkey against Besiktas. First of all, let's show you the goals from the games we played off screen. Pareja on the free kick here, and it's into the box. And there's been a push on Rami by Casadesús, and it is a penalty for Sevilla. Josip Ilicic on the penalty here. Could be his first Sevilla goal if it goes in. And it does go in. Ilicic with his first goal for the club. And Sevilla lead 1-0 in the 75th minute. Montoya on the corner. And it's headed clear by Nedal Carew. It's come to Afellay. And Ibrahim Afellay, first shot is deflected, and the second one goes in. Afellay with his first goal for Sevilla, 86 minutes played. Sevilla lead 2-0. As Carrizo heads clear, that is full time. Levante 0, Sevilla 2. 2 late goals for Sevilla there. Gerard Moreno. It's tackled by Kappa. VAZQUEZ, and VAZQUEZ's shot goes in, 56 minutes played. Sevilla lead 1-0. VAZQUEZ with his first goal of the season. Sarabia on the free kick. And it's in. Sarabia's free kick in. It's 2-0. 2 goals in 3 minutes by the home team. And Sarabia with his first. Ortuño passes to France, who takes it out wide. And is going to put the cross in there. It's Keko. And Ortuño has all the space in the world to find a shot. And pulls a goal back for Malaga, 89th minute. Full time, Sevilla 2, Malaga 1. Another win for the home team. Iborra to VAZQUEZ, lovely back heel, Walter Montoya, and 3.5 minutes played, Sevilla leads. Montoya with a goal, lovely assist by VAZQUEZ, really good stuff, and a good goal in the end. VAZQUEZ takes the corner, and the ball has gone in the net, but a penalty has been given, the ball's in the goal. VAZQUEZ to take the penalty here, and double Sevilla's lead, 36 minutes played, very calm penalty. Should have been a goal anyway, the ball crossed the line, but it is 2-0. Sarabia. He's got Radu in support just behind him, but he's gone away himself and puts the cross in there. And it's Moreno, the header onto the bar and in. Moreno finally opens his account for the season, and Sevilla lead 3-0 in the first half. Iborra to Radu, but that is full time. Sevilla 3, Besiktas 0. A dominant first half performance by the Spaniards. Carrizo with a great ball out wide to Sarabia. And Sarabia easily beats Suarez, and the cross is in there, and it's Moreno with a header, and 3 minutes played. Sevilla take the lead. Gerard Moreno with his first La Liga goal of the season. Sarabia takes the free kick, and it is a penalty given. Rami fouled by Costas, and a penalty here in the 9th minute. Franco VAZQUEZ to take the penalty, and it's in, and it's 2-0, and it's the 9th minute. And Sevilla in firm control. Steven Nzonzi to VAZQUEZ. VAZQUEZ finds Moreno, hits Sarabia, who finds Stefan Radu. And Radu puts in VAZQUEZ for his second of the game. Sevilla lead 3-0, and we're 41 minutes into the game here. VAZQUEZ takes the corner. It's headed clear by Brasinac. And Sarabia gives it back to Franco VAZQUEZ. And Montoya's unmarked at the far post and heads in. And it's 4-0, 73rd minute. Vicente Iborra floats the ball to Montoya. That's got to be handball by Peña. It is. It's another penalty. And Peña clearly handling the ball there. VAZQUEZ to complete his hat-trick here. And does so. 83rd minute. VAZQUEZ with his third goal of the game. And Sevilla lead 5-0. Montoya and Ilicic. And that's full time. A 5-star performance there by Sevilla. 5-0. Steven Nzonzi passes to Sarabia, and Sarabia, oh, now that is a dangerous tackle there by Bovida, and that's going to be a straight red card, surely. That is a straight red card, a dangerous challenge there by the GIJON player, and they're down to 10. Mariano on the ball, passes forward to Vitolo, and Vitolo right to the end, and the cross is in there, and Cuellar, now that is a horrible piece of goalkeeping, and Sarabia with the easiest finish in the world, but what a horrible display by Cuellar. Full time, Sevilla basically gifted the win in the end there, 1-0. So we won all of our games off screen, only conceded 1 goal. Overall, we did quite well. Some of the goals came quite late on. Against Levante, both goals scored in the last 15 minutes or so. GIJON, we didn't do too well. We're against 10 men for over half an hour. Didn't really take advantage, and in the end it was a horrible howler by their goalkeeper that gifted us the goal. So, a bit disappointed with that result, but otherwise I think we've done quite well. With 3 games played in Group D, at the moment we sit in second place with 1 win, 2 draws. Yet to suffer defeat in the group, but we still have to face Monaco at home. Today we go away to Besiktas, and then Benfica is in Portugal. So we've got some tough games coming up in the group. We'll see if we can make it through, but it's going to be difficult. Also off screen, we had our Copa del Rey 4th round draw. We have Ferrol, who are a team at the same level as last season's opponents, Murcia. They're in the Segunda Division B, and they're in Group 1. But that's for another time. First of all, we take on Celta Vigo today. Now, the team is kind of tied. We've played quite a few games recently. We've played, 2 games a week pretty much for a while, because we've had Champions League games, and we had a Wednesday game against Sporting Gijon. Okay, we're going to make some changes. Iborra is going to have a rest today. We'll have him on the bench, and we'll start Diego Gonzalez. We're going to start Vitolo on the left in place of Sarabia. Vitolo back from his injury now, so that's good. We're also going to bring on Debuchy for Mariano. I think that will be it. We'll leave it at that. We're on standard and flexible. As you can see, creative freedom, we're being more disciplined on. We had that against Getafe, and it worked really, really well. We also turned down the tempo a bit, because they went really defensive with their formation. And I did a little bit of research on how to play against teams that play, really defensive, counter-attacking football. And, it works. So that's what I've done. But against Vigo today, it's going to be a bit different, so we're going to go back to normal tempo and take that off. But otherwise, we're pretty much unchanged. Okay, so Celta Vigo have Mario Balotelli up front. I don't know if I had him last year, because I'm pretty sure he would be at Nice last year. He's gone to Celta Vigo on a free transfer. So far, he's got a couple of goals for him. Didn't have the best of times of Nice, only scoring 6 goals in 32. They've got Ganso, who they bought from us in the summer for £8 million. So we've got a former player here against. They've also got Sisto out wide. They've got Hugo Malo. They've got some decent players here. We are on a good run, so hopefully we can keep it up. Lots of people listening keenly. Let's try and improve this team talk a bit. Okay, that's a bit better. And let's get on the way. Okay, so league table at the moment, you can see we're a point behind Barcelona. And, that's as it stands at the moment. But, we're a point behind. We are just ahead of Real Madrid, but they do have a game in hand on us. So, we're in the right place at the moment in terms of the table. Half an hour into this game, yet to see a highlight. We've had 3 shots, one of which has been on target, but haven't seen any highlights yet, and we're approaching half time. It's not been... this happens a lot, that I always play really boring games live. There you go, half time, no highlights. Gone with a passionate team talk, didn't work. Let's try this again. Here we go, this is what we need to do. They look happy. We're going to stay on standard structures, but we're going to go for the early crosses. We're going to play a higher tempo. We're going to go, quite wide. We're playing a slightly higher line as well. We'll see what we can do here. No highlights at all in the first half. Though we've had edged it possession-wise. We've had more shots. But no real chances for either team. But here we have a highlight here. 49th minute. Ganso passes to Balotelli. And here is Bongonda. Passes to Rodoja. Here is Diaz. And now Ganso. Bongonda again. Ganso to Otto. And Otto goes for the finish, but a good save by Sergio Rico there. So we're going to go for a little touchline team talk. Go calm, and I'm going to say get creative. Nothing's happened so far. Moreno's done horribly up top. He's got a couple of goals off screen, but other than that, he's been pretty poor this season. We're going to put Vieto on. We're also going to take off VAZQUEZ, and we're going to put Ilicic in there. Changes have been made. 15 minutes left in this game. Still 0-0. I'm going to attack. Been a very poor game, and Zonzi is pretty tired out there. There's about 10 minutes left though. We'll leave it as it is. Vitolo goes for Montoya, but it's with Debuchy now. Here is Montoya, and Montoya finds Vitolo, and we're breaking the deadlock. 83rd minute. No, it's been disallowed. Vitolo was offside. Of course, we put the ball in the net, and it's not given. Let's see this again then. So Debuchy passing to Walter Montoya, and Vitolo was only just offside. So that goal rightly ruled out. Sergio with a goal kick here is well off his line. So if we win the ball back here, we should score. Unless Alberto Moreno's playing, in which case you'd miss a completely open goal from 30 yards. But here's Villalibre. I don't think Balotelli's on him. Villalibre just thunderbolted a goal. And Vigo scored. Great. So, yeah, we're losing 1-0 here. There's 5 minutes left. We are 1-0 down. Right, let's get into these tactics and let's change this. So, Nzonzi up top. Get him off. Get Fernandez on. Go overload. Don't want to lose a game here. Come on. We've won all 5 games off screen. If I lose, how does this look? Celta Vigo, where are they? Well, they jump up to 10th with this performance. But, yeah, we've had the ball in the net, but it was ruled out. And we've lost 1-0 to Celta Vigo. Great. Well done, guys. We weren't very good. We really weren't very good. Vieto hasn't scored in ages either. We're having a chat with him. And we're having a chat with Moreno. We're not scoring enough goals at the moment. We won 5-0 against the team, and I'm saying we're not scoring enough goals. Right, Moreno, you scored like a 6.2. So we need to get you... How many Morenos are there? Jesus. Squandered a lot of chances. There we go. Right. That's not really the best form to come into when you're going to Turkey for the Champions League next. We lose 1-0 to Celta Vigo. It's not good enough. Well, at least our B team are winning. Alrighty. Besiktas versus Sevilla. So we need to win this really because, you know, we risk going out of our group. A group that I said I was quite happy with when we got the draw. But looking back on it, it's really difficult. We drew against Benfica. We drew against Monaco. We defeated Benfica. At the moment, we're okay. But one bad performance could see us out of the group because it's very tightly balanced at the moment. Anything can happen. I mean, Besiktas have lost all 3 games. You can rule them out. But out of Monaco, Sevilla and Benfica, I think any 2 of those 3 could go through. Now, the team is still kind of tired. So, we're going to bring on... We're going to put Pareja in for Carrizo. We'll make that change in there. We're also going to bring Sarabia back in for Vitolo. Moreno was not good enough last time around. Do you know what? No, we're going to start Vieto. We'll make him... we'll make him a poacher. Why not? Iborra back in for Vazquez, or Gonzalez rather, I'm sorry. And we'll also bring Mariano in as well. So there we go. Pretty much same as the team that played off screen, apart from Vieto is up top. And Pareja is in for Carrizo. Okay, so let's have a look at Besiktas' side then. Fabrizio in goal. Back 4 of Adriano, Mitrovic, Marcelo and Beck. Ogzan, a player I know very well on this game, signed him for Everton, and he was probably one of my best players, if not my best player. Gökhan Inler, Gökhan Toure. Ryan Babel on left midfield, who is a bit of a blast from the past. 30 years old now. Spent a few years at Liverpool a while ago. Abubakar up top. On the bench, they've got Cornet, the former Lyon player. Okay, we're going to go passionate and say, we're the favourites. Get out there and impress me. And then have faith again. They're looking kind of happy. Right, here we go. Vieto's up top. He's starting today because Moreno just was not good enough last game. And hopefully... he can give us a good result here. Beck with a throw in here. Inler. Back to Beck. And, well, I thought we were going to concede then, but luckily we did not. Vieto now in possession, but he's a bit isolated. He needs some support. And there are people running in the box now, but Vieto goes for the shot himself. And Fabrizio saves it. Abubakar. Back to Talisca. They're keeping the ball well here, Besiktas. They've got lots of possession at the moment. Haven't really created a chance with it yet, though. Here's Ogzan. Babel to Talisca, just wide with a shot there. And Besiktas with the first chance in the game. We really haven't created anything. We're going to go to the counter-attack because they're having a lot of possession at the moment. And I feel like we can hit them on the break. In fact, let's go for the high tempo as well. Defensive line kind of high. And let's exploit the flanks as well. Let's try that. In half-time, I think Besiktas have been on top. Montoya wins the ball there. And gives it to Babel. Pretty much willingly. Talisca. To Gökhan Toure. Besiktas have been the better team in this game. I don't like saying that, but they have. Adriano to Mitrovic. Here's Inler. Talisca to Babel. At the moment, we're in 3rd place, so, you know, form like this will see us out of the group. And Gökhan Toure just heads over. He should have scored that. We're not doing enough. We're not doing enough. Iborra, good clearance there. It's with Nzonzi. Heads it forward. Marcelo again now. Sarabia. Nzonzi. To Sarabia. Vazquez. Montoya. Oh, that should have gone in. Fabrizio with the save. We've won a corner. Right, Vieto was poacher, not working. Let's go back to his Trecatista role, which we used last season. Mariano's not done too well. Vazquez and Sarabia have been quiet. We're going to play Ilicic. But I'm going to play him as an attacking midfielder. His best role. Put him on support. And let's see what we can do here. I'm going to try that. We've got half an hour left. It's still 0-0, but we're halfway through the second period here. And we've not done enough in this game. We're not having possession. We've not created enough chances. Vitolo's going to come on for Sarabia. We'll play him as inside forward on attack. Turn off the exploit the flanks. Let's try and work the ball into the box. Here we go. Vieto wins the ball there. He's got support on both sides. Montoya. And that's cleared by Mitrovic. And Rami comes forward. Mariano to Montoya. Montoya passes the number 3 and wins a corner. Montoya takes the corner here. It's not a very good one. In fact, it's a terrible corner. And now Beck, all the space in the world, on this left flank, finds Ryan Babel. And Rami needs to clear that. Ibora. Montoya. Here we go. Now it's attacking again. Very end-to-end at the moment. Montoya passes the number 2. And goes for the cross. It was heading more towards the goal. Fabrizio forced into a save. And then throws it out wide to Adriano. Here's Babel to Talisca. Abubakar. Still coming forward here. And goes for the shot. And that's a good save by Rico. But Besiktas have had more chances than us. They've got more possession than us. And it's another corner. They've had 10 corners now. This is tense stuff at the moment. Pareja with a free kick here. It's a header clear. And now Ricci. Passes to Babel. And Pareja, well, doesn't deal with that really. It wasn't a great clearance, but Nzonzi wins it. Now here is Vieto. Now can we attack here? Can we find that goal we need? We've won a penalty. That'll do. Marcelo bringing down Luciano Vieto. But with 15 minutes left, Vitolo's going to be on this penalty here. He's yet to score this season, I think, Vitolo. This could be his first. What's he going to do? Oh, it's straight at the goalkeeper. Are you serious? We just can't catch a break in this game. Penalty straight at the keeper. Vitolo could not convert his penalty. And it's still 0-0. Ricci to Abubakar. Hits the woodwork. Oh my god, we are living so dangerously. There's 10 minutes left. Vieto's not done enough again. Right, we're trying Fernandez up top. Because Moreno's not scoring. Vieto's not scoring. We're going to go for a target man in Carlos Fernandez. There's less than 10 minutes left in this game. Here we go. Ilicic with the corner. And it's another penalty. Marcelo. Is he going to get a booking? No. So, no red card. Vitolo again. Now, if you miss this one, then we have some issues. And you may well get sold. Come on, Vitolo. This time he does score. And redeems himself. And gives us a 1-0 lead. This has been a mad game. This time, Vitolo does score the penalty. Goalkeeper way too late to react. And Vitolo gives us the 1-0 lead with 87 minutes played. Go defensive. Jesus Christ, go defensive. Into injury time now. And the time is just run down. And Ilicic with the shot over. And that is full time. Besiktas 0, Sevilla 1. That's a dirty, well, not a dirty win. That is an ugly win, I'd say. Don't let yourselves get complacent for the next match. That's right. But in the end, I think we defended really well in that game. I think Besiktas, they really threatened. They had a lot more shots than us. I think, what was the final tally in the end? 20 shots to 11. Lots of possession. It's not often we actually give away possession. You know, like lose the possession stat. But that result does take us top of the table, actually. Monaco and Benfica only managing to draw. So that puts us top of the table. And goal difference means we're ahead of Monaco. Maybe also the fact that we drew in France. I'm not sure what comes first in that instance. With 2 matches left, we are top of the table, which is good stuff. And next episode, I think we'll do the final group game, which will be our home game against Monaco. Because that could see us either go through or crash out. We've got Benfica in Portugal coming up off screen. So that's going to be probably the toughest game in our group against the top seed in our group and away. So that may well be our first defeat in the group, but we'll wait and see. But next episode, we are going to take on Monaco in our final group game. And then it'll be either Sociedad or Atletico. I'd like to try and get to Monaco and Atletico. And then next episode, I want to do the Barcelona Real Madrid games later on because they're pretty big games. And I didn't play them at the start of the season, so we definitely want to do those two. But we'll wait and see what comes up. That's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, leave in the comments. And if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit subscribe. And I'll see you next episode where we're going to finish up our Champions League group and find out if we're going to win, if we're going to come second, or if we're going to crash out. Who knows? We'll see next episode. Thank you for watching. I will see you then. Goodbye.